Today's going to be a very special starting stream, which is nuts. I can't believe it. Today is the first day, day 1 of ItsCappy Season 1, baby. Cannot believe it's finally here. Shazzer, what's good, my man? 35 minutes till your class. Keep your class on the side and the stream on the side. You know how it is. Have you ever been in class and wanted to watch Twitch on the side? Well, now you can with the new Google Chrome extension. It's called Tabs. If you haven't already tried it out, go up to the top, hit the little plus, tab out, and get that extra twitch.tv/ItsCappy right there. There's a whole bunch to go over, and today we're going to be taking a little bit of a look. So for those of you who have just tuned in, thank you guys so much for tuning on in. We are going to be today doing a little bit of a recap, a little bit of a reflection, a trip down memory lane, so to speak. And really what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be going back to the start. I'm going to be showing you guys where I started. We're going to have a little bit of trivia throughout. We're going to go over a few of my key videos that I uploaded out of the 500 or so videos that I've uploaded on my YouTube channel. We're going to see where we kind of got to, where we're at right now, and where we're headed. So, like I said, all right, ladies, gentlemen, welcome on in. You guys are here at a kind of a special day. It's the very first day that we are pursuing this streaming. We're going to be streaming 6 days a week, actually. Essentially, what's going to happen is 2 p.m. every single day, Central Standard Time, which is 3 p.m. on the East Coast, 12 p.m. on the West Coast. We're going to be starting up our streams Monday through Saturday. Sunday's taking it off. However, we're also going to be uploading some videos. Every single day, 2 TikToks uploaded. Every single day, 1 YouTube video uploaded. That's the goal. That's what we're sticking towards. And that's what we're shooting for. So you guys are all here at the beginning, the apex, the pinnacle. The first part of the stream, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and go down the memories of Cappy. We're going to start at the beginning. We're going to have a little bit of trivia for you guys. I want you guys to participate. You guys can win a little prizes if you guys are right. In addition to that, we're going to be watching some of my older videos. Some videos that maybe you didn't even know about. Some channels you might not even have known about, even if you're a hardcore Cappy fan. Then we're going to be working our way down the line to where we started streaming, to where we stopped streaming, and then to today. We're going to have a lot of fun. Feel free to ask any questions you have about my past in terms of the streaming career, the YouTube career, and it dates back a while. So the first question that I want to ask you guys, feel free to let me know. What's poppin', Killer Sonic? Welcome on in, my guy. Excited for the stream? Fabric, I'm so excited for the stream. What was my first YouTube video, actually? If some of you have been on my channel before I privated the videos, you might know the answer to this, or you might think you know the answer to this. But I want to test some of you guys. 2015 is not the correct answer, so what we'll do is I'll show you guys. So a lot of you all might think that this, my YouTube channel, is where we started. You can see 14,000 subscribers. In fact, I checked, it's exactly 14,000. We've got 14,000. We hit 50 subs August 15th, 2010, 100 subs October 2nd, 200 subs. This is what you see when you think of ItsCappy's past, but it's not actually the case. Let's take a look. This was ItsCappy's first channel. Caption obvious. I spelled captain wrong because I didn't even know how to spell at the time. Caption obvious. And 11 years ago, on the 6th of March, 2009, I made this channel on the 19th of November. And it says, loves Nazi zombies. So invite me if you have a good zombies match that you want to play. My gamer tag is Captain Obvious with 2 zeros and obvious. So send me a friend invite if you want. But I'm not accepting them for long. So send fast. Look at that. Even the younger me, I was 13 years old at the time. Even younger me understood those call to actions. That was what was important. Remember to subscribe for more updates on vids. Look how many exclamation points we used. And just so YouTube didn't get on my case, I put my age as 108 years old. I can't believe that. All right, so we're going to go through the very first video I uploaded, because here it is. Ooh, copyrighted music. Let me turn that down for a sec. There we go. This is it. The very first caption, I should say, obvious video. This was, let me give you guys a bit of background to this. This was with my mom's DSLR camera. Actually, it wasn't even a DSLR. It was just one of those Sony cameras with the lens extended. I would set it up on my coffee table, which was lower than my television. I then had to put some books under the front of it to tilt the camera up a little bit, but I wasn't that good at leveling it. So it's actually crooked, if you can tell. Listen in. That was me. You guys catch that? A little bit of young cap. Ooh, hear the squeak. Hear the guttural tones. The making of a commentator right there. 2009, 12 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. You can actually hear my dad in the background. That's how much I wanted to be a YouTuber at the time. One guy goes down. We got the ray gun. We got the flamethrower. We're about to start some training strats. Remember, this was before you could even train in zombies. You've got videos like this? Zombie, you've got to post them in the Discord.
Oh, crap. I'm down. We're all down. Oh.
And that is how my very first video went. That is my very first YouTube video of all time. That is something. That was the very first video that I ever posted. I posted 3 other videos on that channel, but I gotta be honest, none of them really stood out. Next up, we're going to the modern day. We're going to the modern day at this point. This is the very first video that I have on my current channel, and this intro is insane. This is copyright music, but I actually had permission to use it at the time. I had reached out and asked for permission to use it, and they gave me in writing permission to use it. So this video was posted. This is the very first video I ever posted. This video was posted July 19th, 2010, which was roughly 6 months after I had started this channel. I wanted a fresh start. I wanted a new channel, and I created the channel Captain Obvious. Rhinestone, welcome into the stream, buddy. All right, so this one posted July 19th, 2010. This is where we started. And guys, get ready. I was 13 years old at the time, and I was a late bloomer. So get ready for a little bit of fun. Feel free to roast me as much as you want.
Using the UMP-45 with silencer, M9 with tack knife, Simtex, stun grenades, Marathon Pro, Stun Power Pro, Commando Pro, and Painkiller. Hey guys, Captain Obvious here, bringing you another Model for 2 commentary. This one's my second test. I got a new software going. I got a new software. It's called
Yes.
I'll tell you it and tell you guys how to set it up if you guys want to. Leave comments, send me
Engagement! I already grasped it at this point. My first ever video on this channel, and I already understood engagement. At the time, if you guys didn't know, YouTube had a 10-minute time limit. You were only allowed to post up to 10 minutes of footage per video, unless you were partnered with the channel. I.e., at this point, Machinima Respawn was one of the big ones. I, of course, was not. This was my first video. So there was a 10-minute time limit. I worked around that by fast-forwarding the beginning. Unbelievable 200 IQ YouTube strats right from the get-go.
And then I heard him coming from the back, so I decided to go sit by there, because I knew almost all the people who play this game don't have to the beaches.
Oh my god. This is incredible. Already better than 80% of YouTubers. I think by this point, I was already top 500 YouTuber.
And then just stay up here, because there will always be people coming back to try to capture it.
Talking about how you stay up on top of the roof and then immediately jumping down to lower ground right after saying you should stay up there. Incredible. Now we've got a little bit better quality, ladies and gentlemen. ItsCappy's a genius. Where was NASA? They should have picked up this guy. You know, I think NASA actually missed out a little bit. I'm going to be honest. I think that they, had an opportunity to pick me up at an early age, but I think they missed out. It's okay, though. It's okay. I'm on to bigger and better things at this point. NASA would have only stunted my growth.
Sadly, I epically failed horribly here. I had to skip the beginning again because of YouTube's 10-minute time.
Again, blaming it on YouTube. Calling out the 10-minute time limit in order to blame them for something that is not in my control. Key YouTube. Always blame someone else. I think everyone here understands that. Always blame someone else. Key. Smart. Cutting out the deaths. Cutting out the boring stuff. Another one.
I think I had 2 or 3 kills before this.
Not even sure how many kills I had. Excellent. Good preparation, Taylor.
3 kills. And then I died, and then I died, and then I died, and now...
Talking about how I died over and over and over right before the kill streak. That's always important.
I don't usually like to use the thermal sight. I think it gives people a cheap advantage over other players who don't use thermal sight.
Something else that's really important. Calling out that I don't like using the thermal sight because it gives a cheap advantage over the opponents while using the thermal sight. That's always something that you want to do in order to kind of keep your viewers on their toes. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that you can do that. Always super important, and I think that I really nailed it on this video. What do you guys think?
Sight, I mean, I think that FMJ is the best way to go. In the long run, it does more damage to the enemy player. You can shoot through walls. Today I got something real special for you guys.
Something special.
I got a dual commentary with one of my good friends. I'll let you introduce yourself.
One of my good friends. The credibility is key here. He's my friend, he should be your friend.
It's only when we're live on Skype, but on Xbox Live it goes SOS Quickscope, honorary of the SOS clan.
Yeah, that's the clan we kind of started. It's not that big, but yeah.
Excellent. Make sure to always plug your clan. We kind of started it not that big, meaning it's just me and him in it. We just put the words SOS in front of our name, and we called it a clan. I think that's very key. Always calling it out. Make sure that the new members want to join. After that point, I kind of changed things up. I started to go a little bit more into the realm of zombies. I started to focus a little bit more on zombies. Now we're getting into the 2012 era of my gaming. I had roughly around 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my most viewed video of all time. Ascension Easter egg guide with 1.3 million views. And this is it. There was absolutely no commentary whatsoever in this video. As you can see, the quality's improved a lot. I had a Hapage HD PVR, 1.3 million views, no commentary, which I think is part of the reason why it got so big, if we're being honest. After this video, we changed to kind of focusing a bit more on intros. So what I did for intros is I would make them for people who had a fairly large following, anywhere from 10 to 20,000 subscribers. I started doing intros. Started the trend of cuts. He started the trend of cut commentary on YouTube. So essentially, instead of doing it all in one take or 2 takes, he would cut up the video quite a bit. Kind of what you're probably seeing on this YouTube video. Hey guys, if you guys are watching on the YouTube video, this is probably one of the first videos you're going to see on there. Make sure to check down below, hit that subscribe button, see if it turns gray, and all those other call-outs that you see from other YouTubers who call out subscribing on YouTube. Or not. Hey, you know, whatever. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. I remember looking back at some of these videos, seeing some of the videos that I had. Upset Cuban, Josh, Crazy Gunner. Here was one of my videos. YouTube success, money, and subscriber loyalties with Taylor. This was my setup in high school. Talking about the iPhone 4S quality, and look how bad it is.
This is where I usually game. There's my controller.
Look, I can't even give you the full experience of how tiny my room was. I was basically in a box. My room was so small growing up.
These X1s, I've had these forever. They're ripped over there, but they work really well. Had these forever.
Again, call out to Turtle Beaches. Turtle Beaches really missed the mark here, not sponsoring me. I'm going to be honest. Second most viewed video of all time, right here. This was, if you guys remember, if you guys were there for the kind of the original Twitch streams, this was where I kind of started to pop off. This was where on Origins, where we really started to gain a following on Twitch, doing the Origin Easter eggs. This was it.
What's going on, guys? My name is Taylor, or Captain Obvious, and today
Notice the voice.
you guys how to
We're
get
finally
the
through it.
ultimate
We've made it, boys.
Fire staff. Now, the first step you want to do to get the ultimate fire staff is to come into Agartha and make sure you actually have a built fire staff. Now, in order to do that, go ahead and check out my channel for a video on how to actually build the fire staff.
The callback. It is so important. I don't think you guys understand. I carried this through all the way from 2009, all the way until, when was this? 2013. It's so important to call back your other videos, drive that engagement. We then moved to college. Let's take a look at young college Taylor.
What's going on, guys? My name is Taylor, or Captain Obvious, and today I'm coming at you from my college dorm room. So I'm actually the only one in here right now. I got the move in like 4 days early, 5 days early, because I'm going on an English retreat tomorrow that allows all people.
Can you believe it?
So that's going to be a little interesting, a little bit different.
Can you believe it? That setup, gold, right here. Look at this. It's like looking in a mirror. You said it, chocolate. It is literally like looking in a mirror. It's insane. Look at this setup. This was my secondary monitor. This was a monitor I got specifically for, a laptop I got specifically for college because my parents didn't want me to bring my desktop with me. They said, no, we'll get you a laptop instead. They didn't want me focusing on gaming in college. Fair. Totally understandable. So I got this laptop because I think it would be able to handle streaming and gaming. Turns out, it was terrible. I ended up bringing up my PC anyways. I mean, I'll be the first to say it, guys. I was kind of hot. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. As you guys know, since 2008, when I created my first channel, streaming and, well, it's not at the time streaming, YouTubing was something that I was always interested in. I always loved being in front of the camera for other people that might find some form of validation or might find some form of entertainment. I've always enjoyed that. And that's something that I've wanted to do ever since 2009. Full time. Did it work? Well, not necessarily. But again, I think a lot of that had to do with my approach to it at the time. All I wanted to do was stream Fortnite. At that time, Fortnite was the game to stream. Everyone was streaming it. There were probably roughly 10 to 20,000 people attempting to stream Fortnite. Only a few made it. Of course, it makes sense. But here's an example of one of those videos. At this time, I had an editor. And again, now I have a new editor. Can we go pull a peek? You can test it. Straight contested this time, ladies and gentlemen? I think we do. That... This was an example. This was one of my Fortnite videos where we got the Infinity Blade. Where did I even get the Infinity Blade? Ah, there we are. Kind of have to, man. This is some editing right here.
Boys, it's finally time. We've got it set up.
All copyright-free music because YouTube. Man, I feel like the production quality on these was actually kind of nuts. Like, sure, it's not movie quality and it's not what you see out of some of the best YouTubers, but for what I had, I felt pretty good about it. That was, like, that intro was pretty good. It wasn't actually that bad. That was what I then moved on to after the Fortnite. And so that kind of brings us through all of my content. It encompasses kind of the majority of what I've done in the past. We started off with a camera in front of a television at 13 years old, filming myself playing Call of Duty Zombies. So, in conclusion, because we're closing out this YouTube video now, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are been subscribed forever ago, well, consider checking out some of the new content on my Twitch. Link in the description. And if you're not, if you're just tuning in for the first time, consider joining along for the ride. Because, hey, at the end of the day, it's free and you can always unsubscribe.